Hi folks, this is going to be a very rushed long video. Okie dokie. Now what you're looking at here is a cutout I did of the Labour Party pamphlet manifesto for the local area. Okie dokie, look at the faces. Right, okay, Alison Martin, Dirty Pum Pum, Martin Ripton, pervert cock watching people fucking do whatever in the bathroom. I knew they said both of these are child molesters, so the creature beast said. So I'm glad they said it first because I did clock that this fucking cunt at the bottom, Ripton, it was a child molester. He would be a child molester for years. Anyway, quickly, this was delivered. I got arrested for malicious communications in June. And these two councillors, plus John Coe, the head of Derby Council, said they felt I was targeting them. Yeah, they did. They said that they felt I was targeting them somehow by my tweets of the creature beast saying shit. That the child molesters, black nigger this, gonna shoot you, blah, blah, blah. And these two here, that the creature beast actually named continuously, plus John Coe, plus others, as being child molesters. So I was arrested due to malicious communications. And you know what, folks? This is going to take your fucking breath away. Just get the police, crime commissioners for Derby, get all of them, get all of these details, and I'll explain in a minute why I put this on the toilet. Okay, so I got arrested for malicious communications, and the police, I want you to believe this, the police and these councillors, council workers, get the fuckers in, have never listened to the audio recording. So you've got to believe the police's version of events. I am targeting these councillors with audio recordings that aimed at me from the secret hidden cameras in my flat that named them. So in these recordings, when Shithead or the other creature beast named the councillors, and I write what is being said on the audio, they don't listen to the audio. You're fucking for real. Seriously, Derbyshire police have never listened to the audios. They've got 5 sheets of paper, I'll go into details in a moment, are copies, like an A4, print out. But the creatures have never listened to the audios again. So they feel targeted. Just explain this. So as I was arrested, I'll tell you in a minute, the details of that, fuckers. Get all them. Yes, it's a coon, please, Crime Commissioner. It's going to make out that it's no idea what's going off. You are. Okay. Okay, this was delivered, this pamphlet thing. I think I got arrested on the Friday evening, afternoonish. Get all the details in, folks. And this flyer was intentionally, I can hear the car pull up, blah, blah, blah. This was shoved through a letterbox. They're not having a campaign. It's not an election, local elections, is it? Is it local elections? This was shoved through a door as a head fuck. When I was brought back home, okay, police officers stopped off at Derby Council House, wanted to pick up her car, and she said to, that's where my stuff was. So it's not at the Queen's Mary's police station, I don't know where that fucker is, that's where I was. But my goods are at the Derby Council House. That's where the creature's car was, I had to get into to bring it home. Stops in the car. Get that? Good. Yeah, the reason I do this, put this on here, because it's great timing. Great fucking timing. You don't know as a human how powerful you are. Okay? I keep saying this and saying this and saying this. Our time is here. Okie doke. So if you are being targeted, your local councillors, your crime commissioners, your local police, chief inspectors, council leaders will be involved. Okay, if you decide to hit back at them, you always aim for the top, the CEO. So the CEO, Carl Ryan Tyrrell, or Ring Tyrrell, whatever his name is, and the other CPO of Derby, they will be involved in the targeting programme. The higher up the scale they go, the more disgusting, wretched acts these creatures will do. Anyway, so if you are going to decide to contact them in any way, always go for the top, okay? Because apparently these... They haven't got the ability to listen to audio recordings. None of them have. The details. Okay. because there is a psychic war, it is a war going off between humans and the creature beast, Freemasons, etc. Me putting this on here, I know they'll feel like shit, aren't you? You are feeling like shit, aren't you? Do you like me fucking humour, folks? I'm good, aren't I? Okay. This is to all, anybody, any chief executives, housing managers, anybody that's connected to Labour Party in the UK and that's connected to my targeting. Okay, I want you to fucking listen, beast. Listen. May your remaining days on earth entail life of a perpetual fear, devoid of solace or redemption. Saying sorry, it's not going to cut it. You moving your job and moving elsewhere is not going to fucking cut it. I want you to begin your soul's suffering while you're on earth. This is going to, I'll tell you why. While your body is still on earth. And in death, I want your suffering to continue. Okie dokie, that's for everybody. That's a big one. Okay, I've even got the cats in on it. Look at that. Oh yeah. I want to go back and sit down and get more comfy. For now, folks, bye. Hiya. You're not staring at the toilet now. Just in case. Right, I'm going to start off on a positive, real positive, and then go back about the arrest and the creature beast and them being cunts. So the positives, I'm going to go back to the positives later as well at the end. I'm speaking really fast because I've got to go to send myself the bail conditions at 5 o'clock. It is now 3:30, so I've got an hour, I reckon. So at the end, I'm going to talk more about the telepathic side of things and who I've spoken to. And the amazing things, even though this is going to be a paradox, this video, and this situation what I'm in, it's always going to be a paradox from something amazing, I mean glorious, wondrous, that there is life after death, and we are in contact with beings that care for us and love us. And they are beings on earth. I've named them heads of councils, police, crime commissioners, who are just fucking beasts, who are just demons, and they want to stop the energies coming in. I've explained all this previously, so very quick. Okay, and the positive things are coming more. Okay, we are becoming more, the energies coming in, more people are switching or changing the energies. They're feeling the love of the creators, okay, and they're feeling the connection to their clan, or they feel a connection to somebody else. Like, I have a son. I'm trying to be cool about it, really. I'm trying to be sort of like, I have a son, and that was, our link was created by the creators. But I'll speak about that another time, okay? I'm very proud of him. I don't know him that well, but I'm very proud. I thought the only thing nearest to a son I'll get is my son-in-law, which is a really good man, really nice. And I was okay with that. But to have a son, I didn't actually give birth to him. He was a big fine grey man, but you know what I mean? I'm very proud. And seeing energetic beings. I don't like angels. I don't like to term angels, but positive beings on another person. Fantastic. And that person, I told you about the actor we saw. He really famous actor, and his first one, a sort of a famous person I saw that was glowing. I could see he's glowing. I said, oh, he's glowing. I can't fucking see. I don't know why I do it this way. I should bring it forward a bit. Okay. I don't follow celebrities. I don't listen to the interviews. I don't do shit. I just don't. I have no interest. No offence. I'm sure you're delightful, but I can't give a shit. But I looked at his interview. It doesn't give interviews that often, but I watched his interview, and then part of the interview, he was with his partner, his husband, and with the interviewer. Okay, so he was at one end, the interview's in the middle, and his partner, his husband, was at the sort of end. And his partner, his husband, I wanted to say this because he knows, I know that it's him who I was speaking about this blonde-haired guy, 60-ish, who is linked to the creators. Okay, your husband has got energetic beings, positive energetic beings. I saw it. It was like a fucking Cupid, but massive, shiny white being around him. And because I've not seen it before, I was like, what? You know, it wasn't a negative being. And just looking straight at him, just looking. And actually, the creators Is it just this once or why? And it's always had since his birth, and it will always have energetic beings just watching over him. And that's literally what this being was doing, just watching over him. It's nice, yeah. And I was so made up. So yeah, they are positives in the world. And like I said, you've got the creatures. I've named the beast star. You can hear the recordings. You know that the UK police is involved in the beasting program, which consists, I keep fucking saying, of control and sexual deviant behaviour, child abuse. Said it, okay? But there's other things as well, positive. Before I want to give messages that I've had from people, connected to people, living people, or people that have passed, okay? I'm going to do this quickly. I want to spend more time because I've got a fucking hour. I don't know if I leave it to the end, the messages part. Wait, okay. Tom Phillips, I spoke about Tom Phillips now, the guy that in New Zealand who was on the run with his kids, 3 or 4 kids, and that he was killed, shot, about a few days ago. Don't know when. And I said he was a good man and he loved his kids. He's not doing it to get back at his missus. He wasn't doing it to get back at his missus. He just wanted. He was doing it for the benefit of his kids. Okay. And he came through and sort of thanked me for saying it, and he's glowing. And he said to say to whoever that he's content. He feels content, and he's quiet. He's got a quiet. He's calm. He's got a calming nature about him. Okay, that's what I'd say. And he's still calm. And he's glowing. And I was like, when he came through, I was like, fucking hell, that you didn't even give the time to turn around, mate. So quick after death that he came through, and he sort of like bowed, sort of say thank you, and to tell his kids or whoever that cares about him that he's content is that, you know, I get the impression that he wants just to exhale and he's happy. Okay, this other information I'm very wary to say because it's such a high profile case in the UK. It's racially charged, racially charged murder in the UK, and the person that was murdered came through. I'm very wary or sort of apprehensive, if you like, of saying it because I know his family, I know his fucking dad, his cousins, his friends are going through it years after he's been murdered. So I'm very reluctant to say so-and-so's come through and blah, 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 because I don't know what they're feeling now. He's just celebrated a birthday. I hope I've given you enough information to know who he is, to people that know him. He used to do this. He used to play with his father's ears when he was about 3, 4 and giggle. It's just sort of showing over and playing with his dad's ears and giggling. And he used to stare at his dad, and his dad used to say to him, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? What's wrong with you? Blah, 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 blah. So he stopped sort of staring, and it's always, and he wants his dad to know that he loves him. He's always loved him. When you talk to him, he hears you. He's responding back. You might think, I'm just imagining it. You don't know if it's real. I'm not thinking it. Do I want it? I'm hearing his voice because I want to hear him speak, or what? But he is speaking back. It is him that's speaking to you. He's on about height as well. He's about, yeah. His dad's about that height, Sam, his father, and he's about that height, and he's sort of stands near you, and there's an image that he's showing me where you're washing the pots at the sink, and he's standing, and you can feel his presence. He's not behind you, he's right beside you, even though it's like a little gap. He's right beside you. I think the cat's going off. Yeah. Hey, Baba. It's standing right beside you, and it does talk to you, yeah, okay? And it says, I love my pops, because you're my pops. When you die, he will be the one waiting for you. Okay? He's grown, so you do see him as an adult, and he's continued to grow, and he wears a suit. He's sort of showing me in a suit, and he's got A4, carrying something, A4 folders or whatever, rolled up thing, and he's carried on with what he wanted to do. Okay, I don't want to give you the name, but I hope I've given you enough information to know who it is. Very rushed and very panicky and fucking vexed about the fucking bastard thing. Okay, that's done, and I might get my family. Like I said, when I give message, when things come through, I don't know how the family are going to take it. I don't know what mood they're in. I don't know if it's a happy mood or if it reassured them, or if they think I'm going for clicks or viewers or whatever. So I want my family to confirm what I've just said, and I will say his name. I get my family concerned who I'm talking about, the family I'm talking about. Okay, but I just want you to know he loves you. He loves you more than you will know, more than you will ever know, and he's going to be the one that when your time comes to going home, he's going to be there waiting for you. Okay, this one, the next one is really no shame, cat, no shame. Fucking balls on the fucking telly. Okay, the next one, it's difficult and it's to do with situations surrounding Tommy. I think I'll give you a bit of information, and this is to the family. Everybody involved is. The police are so fucking corrupt and so disgusted and so depraved. Even after 10 years, I'm still fucking shocked at what they are willing to do and how depraved they are. Okay, this family, Tommy knows in the situation around Tommy. Tommy will know he wanted to give himself up. Okay, that person who, that chief inspector, whoever, saw he was sitting, and this is going to the guy, or the person. I think he's seen the videos. He knows this is going to the guy. Okay, he spoke. You met the police constable. He was the one on telly, fucking big fucking in a park or car park where it was grey, like playing fields, and you were sitting on the bench and he was talking to you. Okay, and then a little while later you went in to give yourself up. He did go to give himself up. Okay, what happens next is blanked from me, but I know that they are not having it. Even before Tommy was arrested, even before they knew who he was, and he still wants to give himself up. He's not running from this. He wants to give himself up, and he's always wanted to give himself up. Now is in a situation where the police think they have his family just in a bond. Nobody talks to them because they know he's the real killer, blame it as it is, of the person of not the little girl. Okay, he wants to give himself. Even sort of said, even if the family was to fucking wants to take him and do whatever, he's prepared to take whatever, because he doesn't want this. Okay, not just what's happening now, but he's prepared right after it happened, days after it happened, to give himself up. And he actually went in on his own, expecting to make a statement, and just he got kidneys. They beat the fucking shit out of him. They were playing with him literally like a fucking toy. Okay, what's happening now? His family, his whole family in that area, is being targeted, including the kids. They've set his family up, or setting them up to be child abusers, or named them to be child abusers. They are not. This is the first time this has come through as a family. That family is never in their DNA as to being a dirty bastard uncle or a dodgy fucking skanky aunt. You know what I mean? That mess around kids, or young girl, or sexual deviance in some way. There's nothing ever been anything like that. And this is not them for 6. They are being targeted as much as I am, where electrical equipment, dark occult means are being used against the whole family, including his kids. Okay, including kids. I'm not going to say what they do, because I hope that you watch this and just say, yeah, okay. If you're prepared for me to say, I will say on camera. Okay, and I will know. Just say it to you are still linked to the clan. Okay, you're not fucking a creature beast like them, and neither is your family. So just say it, speak about it with your family if you want to know, if you want me to say what they have done, and I will say it. I have blocked. I don't like to interfere unless I ask, but this situation, because she's a child, I've blocked what they were doing to her. I don't know how long that's going to last, but let me know. Okay, is that all the messages? They are really, really fucking awful. They are really, really fucking shit. This is the British police. And they wonder why the creators hate them. They have the audacity. The audacity of the nigger thing. Head fuck me, one head fucking her. Cheeky cunt. They... yeah. Okay. Arrest. I was going to go on off lot. God fucking... arrest. I was arrested for malicious communications, okay, on the 20th of June, I think. It was pre-planned, okay. They wanted to see how I would react to police officers or that situation. I knew it was a head fuck. Even before the little dead coat copper said, stop resisting, stop resisting. He said stop resisting before he told me to put my hands behind my back in handcuffs, before he told me to. So, you know, and then that's when I said, oh, fucking hell, no. Oh, fucking, and I knew they wanted to rough me up. They wanted to do some harm. They wanted to humiliate me as much as possible, okay? And they did, but they never got to humiliate. But anyway, so stop arresting. When he put his handcuffs off, little fucker, tightening the grip on one side, squeezed it. And I'm not. I'm bruised. I don't see now. Is that it? That's it. 3 months ago, can you imagine what it was like when it first happened? And the bone. I don't know. Bone. Fuckers. Anyway, so luckily, when he tripped me up, I sort of pushed me ahead. You know how they do? Like, trip you up. My head hit the railings there. I was concussed. I didn't know at the time I was concussed till Wayne said, or family said. But it broke the fall of the floor. And he kept saying, lie on the floor, lie on the floor, lie on the floor. So I know, sat there thinking that still concussed. I was like, oh. It's amazing how you can switch back. For those teenage years, I mean, quite a cheeky fucker. I could switch, and I thought, you fuck off. Am I lying on the floor for what? Something happened there, didn't it, please? I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but forces came into play. Scared you, it did. You fucking cunts. I'm really pleased it's dead. Fit 19-year-olds don't wake up dead the next morning. Yeah, they do. And he's being tortured, by the way. Yeah, yes, please. Why don't the traitors like us? Why don't the traitors like us? You've been fucked over by the Freemasons. And I'm so pleased. And when I call you creatures, I'm not talking about the creature beasts like the dead fucking Coates cop, or Chief Inspector Jamie Hobday, or the police crown commissioners, all the creatures that you can hear now, all the creatures that you've heard talking amongst themselves. You can tell it's the police talking to the creature beast. I'm talking about the creatures who are not part of this programme, but know it's going off, that are police officers, okay? I meant you. You don't know how energetic frequency works, how energy works, and they've got you. You don't even fucking know it. And like I said previously, it would be family or friends telling you there's a change in your behaviour, change in your attitude. Teach us a bit. And that's what they do. They create a frequency, and do the same thing with people that work in local authority care. It's lying on me. I'm not hot already. Local councils, etc. Excuse me. Anyway, yeah. So the rest was pre-planned to scare me, to see how I would react. I'm not scared. I'm not intimidated by people's job titles. I never have been. Not out of you thinking you are, but I just haven't. Just in my nature, is don't. You're nice to me, I'm nice to you. Let's go on. Or let's argue, whatever. But they don't faze me, okay? And that's what pisses these creatures off more, because I'm not intimidated by doctors. I've looked them in the eye and I've argued my case. Cheeky fucking cunt. And same with the fucking police. Well, I didn't fucking respond, I tell you that in there. But I'm not scared. I'm not intimidated. And they wanted to see, especially Derby, councillors, John Crow. So there's 3 councillors that said that I was targeting them. Okay, so it's head of Derby Council, John Crow, Nadine Pitfield. Go and look it up. Look up what she wrote yesterday about the race rights, about the racism, blah blah blah. No room for hate in this city, and she's fucking behind it. My family have confirmed that her and dirty cunt, pum needs washing, bitch. That is her strongest energy. Do you know what I pick up with people's energy? Can you imagine you dirty fucking pum being the strongest energy? You dirty fucking cunt. How apt is that fucking... You dirty cunt. My family agreed as well. So it's not just me calling your names. I can keep asking, because I don't know where I am, because I get joy out of it. But yeah. Your strongest energy is your dirty fucking pum. Dirty bitch. And the pervert, Martin Ripton, the pervert, was cocking his hand and watching women, me, I can't believe she's not cracked up yet. I think that's his phrase as he used. I can't believe she's not cracked up yet. When I first moved in this flat. All 3 of them have targeted me. All 3 of them feel now that I'm generally targeting them. So when there's sort of this come through, malicious communication, that they 3 level 3, English grammar and me, fucking like that man, complained. That's their complaint. Okay, I've not got an incident number or any number, and part of this complaint, British Communications, to take your stuff away, electrical equipment. So they took my Apple iPad, that's at Derby Council House, and 3 phones, and the recording device that's not even electrical, but I use, say if the phone went, I can record the creatures doing shit. They took that, didn't you? And it was at Derby Council House, and like I say, it's all a head fuck. So when I was dropped off, when she was dropped off to pick her car up, Creature Beast Police, it was outside Derby Council House. A few days later, I got that through my door. So I thought, I'll put it on the toilet. Well done, yours, whatever. Fucking you can get to the beast. You will suffer. Trust me. And you wanted to be famous, these creatures wanted to be famous for their contacts with the UFO, or their contacts with me for the UFOs. All the world knows you are famous for being Creature Beast, child molester, racist, just nasty bastards, and a dirty cunt. Dirty bum bitch. I'm lying. Go back. Do you know, I did actually retwist my hair. Okay, it looks like shit now. A few days ago, anybody with locks. And I'm letting the grey, so I'm not going to dye it anymore, I'll let the grey through. I'm looking at myself and thinking, oh, you bitch. I haven't got a dirty pom-pom. So, ta-da! Winning at life. Yeah, so malicious communications, and apparently, so they got me into an interview room, and before they got me into the interview room, you have to go through booking stage, don't you? So they were like, so after they put me in that, because I was like, get a van then, get a van. It's like, oh bless him, oh bless him. Oh, it's being tortured to fuck now. You think I'm joking, you think I'm head fucking you. I'm not. I'll get my family to confirm. Anyway, bless him. Get the van, get a van. Sort of like, alright. So I was put in the back of the police van. Because me, I learned black woman against what? 6 or 7 police officers. Disabled black woman as well. Classy fuckers, aren't they? Classy. So in the van, interviewed me, take your details, and was like, your name, address, blah blah blah, ethnic origin. And she says, I'm just chatting with her, she's all black British, just like ticking boxes. I was like, yeah. And I thought, no, fuck that. I think I actually said that, fuck that. And what's happened to me, fuck that. There's no black Caribbean. So, who you link, or what you link your energy with. Why would I link my energy to a system in the UK that's designed to torture me for 10 years now, and it's all to protect a sex offender, a convicted rapist, and child abusers? Why the fuck would I lend my credence, my link to the creators, to anything British scientists? I can't tell you the number of churches on the slide. Don't even do it. Come to your front and say, okay, we know you're in UFOs, we're the church of blah blah blah, can we talk about it? No, do it on the slide. I've got time more about that in a minute. Okay, so yeah, I denounced it. So if you're a asylum seeker, you can have mine British. Yeah, you really can. You can have them British, because I'm keeping it black. You can have the British. Put that in your application form. Okay, so yeah, denounced that. Apple, and they planned, so listen to the audio recordings, the councillors wanted to put child porn, their collection, I'm assuming, on my devices. They did. They wanted to put, they wanted to put child porn on my devices to discredit me in some way, or to make me scared. Silly fuckers. I've got to rush on, dead up, cook up to a year. Yeah, 35, 10 years now. 10 years, please. I don't know what I've done there. Malicious prosecution. Yeah, so everything that's happened, I will make a statement. Because they refused to make a statement, take my statement the first time around with Paul Burgess. This is what it's all about, okay? I'm being targeted not because I'm in contact with UFOs or the creators. They're targeted to protect a convicted serial rapist. And they've said this is all in the recordings. I will make a statement, but it will be online so everybody can see what I'm saying. So then I will take it to a senior police officer. Obviously not the police officer that of the nigger, forgive me, listen to the recording on the 16th of March and see how the police really think about black people. Hear the fucking hate in his voice. Hear the hate. That creature that's growling, she's the one that touched up my grandbabies. Yeah, do you only see them in the van as well? Dirty fucking cunts. Okay. Yeah, I mentioned shooter. I'm going to tell you about the things they mentioned. Like I said, they never listen to the audio recordings. They just sort of like the reading A4, reading extracts, if you like. So I'm going to touch on the things they've touched on, okay? And this should be investigated, obviously. Yeah, so what did they mention? Let me have a look. Mention shooting. So they did mention that there's a shooting, someone's going to shoot me, but who? What's this shooter? Because when I went to the interview room, I was fucked off anyway, understandably. And I was like, no comment, no comment. And then about 3 no comments there, this is for everybody. I was like, why the fuck am I communicating with it? Why the fuck am I having this energetic interaction? So I think I said, I was polite. I am polite. I'm not going to answer any questions, or I'm not going to answer any more questions. I'm not going to respond to anyone, whatever. And I put my head down because I thought, fuck you, you twat. So she was like shooting off things that were said, okay, in this A4s. So shooting, she mentioned shooting, but not mentioned the death threats and shooting were from aimed at me, 3 shot. Well, they've always said they're going to shoot me. They've always had guns pointed at my letterbox, things like that. Yeah, they're going to shoot me. But she didn't mention who. She just said shooting. What's all this about the shooting? This is the fucking investigating officer or the question, whatever this fucking name is. I don't know what they are. They're not human. I know that much. Yeah, okay. But not that it was aimed at me. That the death threats was aimed at me. Nor did ever she mention in this reading from A4 sheets that where are the recordings coming from? Who is speaking in the recordings? Never mentioned that. So she did touch on it, but she never says, oh, what's this about shooting? You said she was going to be shot. She was going to be shot. Okay. So she did mention Royal Mail and undercover police officer speech. The shooting, you remember the one from a few days ago? I think it was yesterday. And yesterday, anyway, I don't know when. It's him. He's an undercover police officer. And he's the one that as soon as I open the door, as soon as you open your door, you're going to get shot by the blah, 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 blah. Okay, so they did mention the Royal Mail, so they know that, they've got that part, and they did mention Undercover Beast, so they did mention the Beast that is in Derby that you saw, yes, got entities on there, and they did mention Nigel, the Undercover Beast, infant rape fantasist, who's been on my case, involved in my targeting for over 10 years, and he's a West Midlands undercover police officer. Simon Foster is fully aware of this, and he's a Kansas. Wait to get on to you. Look, I'm fucking mushing out, fucking rape, but yeah, so they are undercover police officers, and I did say previously, Royal Mail, every Royal Mail delivery person I've ever seen has been involved in this programme. In the 10 years, they have been involved, either the undercover police or the creature beast, and they've been brought in. And you've heard, but she didn't say who was being shot, so I just stopped talking. I think I stopped talking way before then. I was like, fuck you, I'm about to put my head down, bastard. And I was concussed, so I wasn't being intentionally cheeky. I don't know if I was being intentionally cheeky. Yeah, so they talked about the neighbours as well. So all my neighbours, like I've told you, you hard to believe you've seen the configurations, can't speak, of the flats. So about neighbours, what's all this about the neighbours, blah, blah, blah. Just talk about number 10, you know, when the kids knocked my door, this kid was sending a toddler to knock my door. Same thing happened at Lie, if you go back to that recording way back. When I say they use kids, not just in a sexual way, but they want them in this programme. They do. All the families are involved. If they can get a family involved, they will do. Okay. So they mentioned the neighbours. Okay. So what's this thing about your neighbours and kids? What? Okay. So I'm going to tell you my neighbours, the things that she mentioned, which she should be looked into now, shouldn't she? So, tell me neighbours. Number 1, 2, 3, 4 is right next door to me. 8 is on top of me. Not in a dirty way, bastards. 10 was undercover police with this fucking doing this thing, and he got catched, so he's been out, but they will send another one in. Number 10. Number 12 is where the kids was. Do you remember I told you the kids? And I was like, oh, fucking laughed at this. Do you get me? Do you understand that? I want to know something. Across from me, number 11. Number 7, blah, blah. They've intentionally put me in an area, they, Derby Homes, surrounded by these beasts. Like I said, cul-de-sac of beast right there. Okay? And Derby Homes, I specifically moved back to Derby because it's my hometown. Because of the targeting, Derby Homes, my application form, I did actually say specifically, I didn't lie to them, or made support, family connection, whatever, said I'm connected to this area, I'm being targeted, blah, blah, blah. So Derby Homes and Hayley Bennett, insectoid. You are an insectoid. You got the sting on your face as well. Planning to kill you. It is. Planning to kill you. You don't know these beings. When I say there's energetic beings and there's the insectoids and greys and they are the various. Anyway, all other races. Oh yes, she also asked if I'm a racist. Do you know the black niggers and things like that? She asked me, are you a racist? Are you a racist? Are you a racist? Fucking twat. I was like, she asked about them, but like, some certain things I did laugh. I just like, who's the, and she couldn't say it right. She's just like, who's the pum? Who's pum? I did have a sort of like smirk a few times, but she asked me if I was a racist. What's black nigger? Why do you all keep saying black nigger? Why? What? Say black nigger. Okay. And she also touched on the child abuse. So, who's child abuse? What's this thing about child abuse? Who not that the audio recorders were saying that, say it again. Nadine Pickfield, fucking dirty pum pum. What's his name? I don't. Alison. What's his name? And that John Crow. Martin, I can't believe she's not cracked up yet with the cocking his head butchering people in their own fucking yards. They were the 3 that said that I was targeting them, and they are the 3 that on their audio recordings, the fucking creature beasts themselves were saying are child molesters. They are child molesters. They're involved in the targeting program, and that Nadine Pickfield was an avid targeter, and she has targeted me. Go and look at the corners where I asked my family these questions. Are the child molesters? Did they target me? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, yes, but the police didn't think about that. No, man, I'm dread. Because the fucking beasts themselves. I said, I'm the fucking thing. You've got somebody like me hating you. Do you know how fucked up that is? Do you know how fucked up that is? And now everybody in the world knows that the curators hate the UK police. It's not just the UK police personnel, per se, or UK MPs or UK social workers, okay? Previously housing officers, local authority employees, depending on your job title, you will be in this programme even if you're not aware. If they can get you in this programme not aware, like the police, like the creatures, there'll be police officers who think that they're fighting it, that they're not part of it, just for the very fact that you're part of the police. Don't you get it? That you are part of it. That's why you're hated. They will put something on your soul. They will get in some way so you are controlled, even if you don't believe that you're controlled by them. Okay, this is the Freemasons done this. There's not even me and my little resistance posses coming to get you. This has been put on you and put on the police force for over 40 years. Okay, that's not a police officer, no matter how nice, no matter how did well they did for society, that's passed in the last 40 years, that's connected to their clan, that have gone back, that haven't. And I'll get my family to confirm. You say there's a lot of things that kept back for years and years, and now you just fucking pissed me off now. Fuck you. Okay, I'm pleased that the world knows that the creators who created humanity, who created the earth, who created love and that feeling, hate all UK police personnel, hate all UK police, all UK MPs, all UK social workers, some UK local, and it's just your connection to being in that group that's put you in that lump. You think I'm lying? Think I'm lying? Think I'm mugging you? Heard it in the sub ones, can't get it. Mugging you. Yeah, they said I'm targeting them. Yes, okay. They said I'm targeting them, and believe it or not, I was really angry and aggressive. In the cells, you know, I did my time, man. It's good 4 or 5 minutes to an hour I was in there, so it was me lying down in myself, was very hot in June. I can remember that day of summer. Put flannel over my head, put some water in, and I was fucking fuming. And I know that I can control my energy. So for this, we're not going to say, oh yeah, I do this, oh, I can do this. But for giggles, shits and death, we call it a game. For giggles, shits and death. You can imagine in your head, if you will, that you are fucking knifing somebody up. You can. So when I was in the cell, right, doing my hard time, thing I didn't do, stabby. My mind was working overtime, man. And apparently, the ones that are targeting me now think I really am targeting them by attacking them psychically attacking them. Yeah. That day when I was arrested, John Crow, checked herself into hospital. She's having these pains. She was, yeah. What I would say, and I mean this, if you're being targeted, if you're especially about something that's not human, they're not human. I couldn't, if they didn't target me, the imaginary world, you know what I said, for giggles, shits and death, that game, I couldn't get into that. Actually I could, but I wouldn't get into that innocent field. I wouldn't target an innocent, okay? I didn't know that fishy fanny pum pum bitch had a fishy fanny pum pum bitch because she targeted me. She left like a residue of energy, okay? So yeah, that's that. Okay, so I can log in so quickly as well. Tommy, you can do that as well. Yeah, Tommy's like me. He's got very strong energetic frequency, which is strong. We don't need to meditate for hours on end like that. I ain't got time or the patience to fucking meditate to get into that state where I'm psychically attacking someone. I want to go, listen, close my eyes. Don't even close my eyes. Listen, I want someone to think of it. I ain't got time to be fucking meditated. I ain't got time for that. I haven't got the patience. So Tommy, you've got the same energetic frequency where we don't have to go into a trance. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to meditate to raise our frequency because our frequency was already high. We've got high energetic body energy frequency. I don't know. So you can do it as well. If you plan, like I say, it's a game. It's not real. How can you psychically attack somebody? But if you were to focus yourself on psychically attack somebody and being very serious, you've got to you've got to be aware that you could potentially kill them. It's all a game, isn't it? It's all a game. Are you prepared to have that on your soul? You will still return to your clan. I will return to my clan because they're not human. There's nobody protecting them except for the creature beast. And once they click onto there's energy coming in that's linked to the creators, they fuck off. Literally, they fuck off. I can't tell you how many entities I've seen move from me or move away, try to move from it or go curled up inside. It sounds weird, innit? Inside the body of these fucking entities, decide themselves as police officers or fucking housing managers or whatever. Postmen. Okay? Are you prepared to have that on your soul, to have their death on your soul? Don't do it for shits, giggles, or death. Don't do it. Think about it. And I'm not sort of like, because it's a game, isn't it? It's all a game. It's all a game. There's nothing. How could I psychically attack somebody? You see how long I was in the cell for? What's wrong with you? Silly bitch. Anyway, she had to go into hospitals, get herself checked out, yeah. And since then, God bless them. Yeah. Like the one, can't believe she's not cracked up yet. You know, you can imagine all sorts. You literally got, especially with the child molest, and you know they're child molest, like you get a razor on his fucking penis, get something placed on the penis, slowly, and they will feel it. Yeah, they will. Yeah. Apparently John Coast covered in fucking bruises, black and white, getting punched about in the kidneys and shit. It's all shits and giggles. I couldn't do that. They're saying it's me, but I couldn't do that. Fucking hell, man. You never couldn't do that. But if you are planning, if you do plan, even just thinking that, just are you prepared to do that? Don't do something like this if you're not prepared to take on the death of whatever you're targeting. Don't do it. where was I? Yeah, child molested rapist for 20 years. They say I'm targeting them. Beats, fuck's doing. Okay, targeting a few shits and giggles. Yeah, psychic attacks, prepared to be killed them. Yeah, don't do it if you're not prepared to. These music videos, pop stars, these people can say these young people, rap stars and things, think it's talking about death and they drill music like fucking no. The areas that I've worked in my life, I've met somebody, well, one person, that's more, but, and the head folk that can do to somebody, taking somebody's life and living with that. Some people can't live with it, okay? And I'm not telling anybody, don't start writing, don't start fucking petitioning, because not going to listen. Don't do any of that. It's no fucking point. Use your energy to heighten your own connection to the creators. Use your energy to focus and build and get joy into your heart. Feel that joy, the energies that are coming into the earth, to heighten your awareness, your connections. And if so happens that you think, oh, nothing to do for 15 minutes, what should I do? Have a wank, or if I can. The worst thing is, but I do sort of say to Tommy, is hits are getting through. Sometimes you just want the reassurance. I know for me as well, when I was waiting to fucking collect my stuff or whatever was happening in the fucking reception area of the fucking police thing, police area. I don't know the terminology. It's a waiting area, Jane. It's got a wait area, but it's not a waiting area. Never mind. My family peers, because I kept saying to my family, is feeling it? Is it feeling it? That's in my head. Is it feeling it? And my family sort of like broad daylight outside the police, the sky, were flashing and saying yeah, and there's that. And because what happened as well, I would deal with the angry one. Neither is Wayne. Wayne is not dealing with the angry one. Quite a few of you fuckers are suffering now, aren't you? Yeah. Dirty fucking cunts. Okay, I'm going to cut this short to this, but I'm going to go on about Wayne. Okay, I told you, Freemasons last time to come back, and it's just blah 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 blah. Police doing social workers. Yeah, so if the police, any police officers, any police officer personnel that are police, if you're married to a police officer, any connection you have with the police, any connection you have with anybody, you're always exchanging energy. There's always an energetic link. That's why I will say to everybody, and listen, go back to my recordings. What's the point? What was the point why I said fuck the police, fuck all police, don't fucking, you know what I mean, don't mess with them, don't fuck with them, don't do anything. What was the point? What happened? What did the creature beast say for me to think, fuck you, man, fuck you? Okay, and I know the police have been targeted for years as an organisation, as people. They've been targeted by the fucking freebasers and governments to control them, basically. As you could control the police, you fucking got it made, haven't you? And we've got MPs that want to be able to control people. That's what we have in the UK now. This is happening. Everybody knows it's happening. Why could that fucking undercover beast, after me going on record and saying, you know, I was going to shoot me, do you know, the creature was saying on the end, it's like, no. And they come the next day, you're right, Duck. How's he walking the fucking streets? Okay, and they will do that. I'll come on again because I'm going now. End on a positive. Okay, I have telepathically. So you can do that. What did I say? Shits, giggles, and death. I don't know. Somebody will make a thing, I'm sure. If you want to psychically attack somebody, okay? And remember, it's all games. It's not real. None of it's real. Neither is this next part. Well, it is, but we'll say telepathic communications through my connection with Tommy, and his connection with Steve. Forever, I will be forever grateful to you. What you don't know that you link with one person, that link leads to something else, that leads to something else, does something else, blah 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 blah. That's how it works in life. That's what I say. Don't fuck with police ever. I'm not saying for this season, this year, this decade, ever, until there is a consciousness change in the earth, this shift where you can see people's attitudes change for the positive, for the better, not just for fucking racist, white. Okay, none of that. Okay, you can see what's happening now. I've said this before previously. This is what they want to cause as much discord and as much despair and anxiety and depression as possible. Okay, please don't let me start saying okay. Your link. So I didn't know my link with Tommy would lead to Steve, would lead to telepathically speaking to Tommy, telepathically me being able to telepathically speak to my family. Okay, and I'm going to say who I speak to and out who I speak to, because there's a lot of people say, yeah, I talk to her, blah blah blah, and I talk to her, blah blah blah. Nobody has ever contacted me. No activist, no MP, no lawyer, no law firm, no friends like fucking Campbell. Simon Campbell, yeah, touched, but yeah, nobody took the, she's found it really hard, she's found it really depressed and blah blah blah. Nobody has talked to me. Friends, I've had from the old friends, family, blah blah blah, who I've talked to, who are named that. It's like my grandchildren. Okay, so Winston, Chai, and Cassie. I spoke to them most. I'm talk about Scarby because I thought it was too young until I asked Cassie. I thought, oh, I don't know, but you know, because I'd be swearing, even telepathically, I'd be fucking swearing. So yeah, I've sort of connected with Chai. I'm very proud. And Winston, and I want to show you just how energy works. Okay, Winston was being abused by Chief Inspector Jay Mahobday. Chief Inspector Jay Mahobday is the Chief Inspector cunt that's involved in my targeting. For 10 years, he set this up. He's the one that's put my name forward and set this up into motion. Okay, fucking cunt. And because he was targeting me at the same time he was abusing Winston, I knew somehow his energy. This is how it works, police. Are you getting it? Just being near them, just being fucking having one of them near you. Okay, I knew that this connection. I didn't know how, but I knew he was abusing somebody. I described what it looked like: blonde hair, his hair, even his body type. Even though he was like a child, 5 or 6. So that's how Winston came into be in my life, and that's how I knew that his characteristics. He was a fighter. He was resisting. He's not. It's even though surrounded by these fucking beast police. He's resisting it. He's revolted by this. That situation as much as I am. And do you know what as well, police officers, he went in to make a complaint, to formally make a statement and about being abused by Chief Inspector Jay Mahobday, and the police officer who's connected to the child abuse, I don't know what division's called, child abuse network or squad or whatever, probably is a network actually, refused to take his statement. Isn't that right? So I'm putting it out there. So, and this is how it works. Winston, and that link I had with Winston to protect him and sort of like say this is happening, he's doing this, and now I could be wrong, okay, and it's come through. So I was talking to Winston, and that energetic link, even though we're not related by the, he will always be my grandson. And so, well, Ian, I said, I'm going. I wanted more time. Okay, 10 more minutes. Okay, your connections to people who you connect with will influence who you connect with. Who are they connected with? Okay, because me and Winston are on the same weaving, strangely enough, so is upper middle class chief inspectors. I don't know, upper middle class, high. I don't know class system. It's 7 now, isn't it? It used to be 3 class system. It's not. It's 7. We are so alike. The way we are, our temperaments, our quick wit. It makes me laugh. When I speak to him, I said something, and I said something, I thought, oh, fucking hell. I think I said, oh, neighbour's going to fuck with him. I thought, when I said it, I thought, oh. And he laughed, and I was thinking, he's got it. Because I was thinking, I didn't want to mean that. Like, a neighbour's going to, like, I saw a clip, a picture. It was making sense. The creator showed me, like, a passport side photo of what he would look like when he's older, Winston. Because I was, like, fretting, blah, blah, blah. So they showed me what he's going to look like. So he's going to get, he's going to age. He's going to grow into an adult. And I said to my grandkids, I said, yeah, I'd seen you, and neighbour's going to fuck you. And that's just, and it was about child abuse, like, oh, fuck, and he sort of laughed. And I thought, yeah. very dry sense of humour. But yeah, it's very much like me. And it's surprising, even though we are different, normally we would never meet. There is no such thing as race, there's no such thing as class. This has been put in by these fucking creature beasts and the Freemasons and the class system, blah, 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 okay? You will know that there's no separation, okay? The race thing that's happening now is to create division within society. I can't tell you the amount I've had black people, you've heard shithead call me nigger, monkey, blah, 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 that are in this course that have called me the same thing. I can't tell you the people, the white people, like Sandra, my stepmother, Sandra White stepmother, that's in this and calling me monkey and nigger and blah, blah, blah. Lee Gwinnett, oh, Lee, when I come back to the second part, I'll do this tomorrow, I can't be fucking asked doing now. I would go into all detail about the people that are involved. And just to say, there's black people in this, calling black people, there's fucking white people in this, that you wouldn't think were racist because they set themselves up and not being racist, racist as fuck, are in this. Heather Akinyemi, can't say her name right, white woman, even before I was born, she was messing with black guys, African guys. She's got black fucking kids. And I've told you this, I've said this on one of the recordings, because she didn't change her voice when she started her shift, targeted me, being a beast. I recognised it was her. At first thing she was said, and the relish in the voice was like, you fucking nigger, black nigger, dirty. And this is Heather Akinyemi. She's got black kids, black grandkids. This isn't a thing about, they've told them that white, and it's British white, it's not sort of any other, it's their Pacific white, are the rule. That's what the Freemasons, that's what they believe in their belief system, okay? And the hierarchy, there's no hierarchy. It's only demonic entities that insist on a hierarchy. Why would you have a hierarchy? You dumb fucks. For yourself, your soul, and the knowledge that you can have. The knowledge that the Freemasons have has been given to them by demonic entities. I've said this from the very fucking beginning. Chief Inspector Hobday, because at the end of this part, Chief Inspector Hobday knew this, because right at the very beginning, like I said previously, I was given information, and the information was very audible information about life. And I'm thinking I'd be in a certain energetic state, but I'd be aware, very aware still. I wouldn't be asleep, but I wouldn't be sort of like 100% bright like a fucking level like that. But you know what I mean? Sort of focused. And in the beginning, I was given information, and it would be consistent information, and it'd be sort of like give me information. And one of the parts of this information about what's going on in society, in the world, blah blah blah, was the Freemasons. That the organisation that literally they've got a demon behind this entity, a demonic entity behind. No, I can't say demonic entity. Fuck it. That's the very point. That's the very pinnacle of the Freemasons, and they get these people in that are not as strong. Their DNA is not as strong as other. So, like to say, come in. Their DNA is easy to manipulate. It's easy to go into their energetic field because they've got no connection to a clan. Okay, I'll go into more details about that, where there are some humans on Earth that are not human. Their energy, their DNA is not human. Anyway, I was told about the Freemasons, giving me information, okay? Derby and the fucking Derby police, fucking the councillors, blah, 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 are saying, we didn't know you were like that. We didn't know about the Freemasons lying to us. We didn't know this. We didn't know. They was told that there is no God. They was told that there is only demons of this earth, and there were no angels or beings fighting for on behalf of the creators. That's what they were told. Go back to the recording. It's only until last year that they were told the truth, that they were lied to, that Freemasons lied to them. Ha! And you're still there, aren't you? You're still there fucking raping kids like, oh, it's going out of fashion, aren't you? You twats. This information for the Derby masses was told right at the very beginning. This also was told. I told them, Chief Inspector James Hobday, that I would honour live him. When he talked about Jamal, it's not my grandson anymore, but my oldest grandson, penis. Isn't that true, Inspector Hobday? And I said I was going to fucking kill, well, I know, I can't say now. And that's when I knew it was a senior police officer, because it was quiet for a minute. I said to Paul, and I was like, oh, you just threatened a senior police officer, you just threatened a senior police officer. That's when I knew, okay? And I also said, even before my family became visible, okay, I told them, creature beast, the police, social workers, whoever, okay, that I was going to fuck them up when I was there. I was saying that when you die, I will come after you. I will. I knew somewhere in my psyche that I had the ability to come after them, make them suffer. You're going to, and I kept saying, you're going to fucking suffer for 300 years, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be longer than that, actually. In human years. It's going to be longer than that, okay? I've always had fighting spirit. I've always had a fuck you attitude when it comes to this. I've never been intimidated by anything or anyone they've come towards me, okay? What you are mistaken, I've said this previously, my human self, like now, if you was to meet me, I'm quite nice, depends who you are, please, I'm going to, but normally I'm quite nice, I'm quite pleasant, but my higher self will fuck you up, yeah, who would have funked it, but here we go, here we fucking go, and I said that if you come to me fronting, and was like, yeah, this has happened, we're sorry, blah, blah, you've been to the area, we went with that, blah, blah, yeah, but you can't do that because you're not human. Okay, they've always known. Okay, so I've always had this. I'm gonna fucking get you back. I'm gonna fucking get you back. If you are being targeted, you need to start fighting back. You need to sort of like a fuck you attitude. Okay, you need to start fighting back. When I say these entities, these creatures, these creature beasts, these creatures crying, oh, why don't the creators hate us? Why do the creators hate the UK police? This is fucking why they hate you, you cunts. You sick fucking cunts. Shouldn't be no. The Derbyshire, that chief inspector, fucking nigger's gonna try to headfuck women and fucking all the audacity of it, blah, 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 blah. It's a child molester. Is it still alive? Is it still giving orders? Is it still giving you orders? Is it? But why don't the creators hate yours? You fucking know, man. You don't break bread with beast. It's done. You don't break bread with them. And because of your involvement, because of your energetic involvement, because of the Freemasons, because that's what they do, even if you'll say, no, I'm not interested, mate, they will set you up in a way that your energy, your link, your soul, your body's energetic frequency will be linked to them. Yeah. I was going to end on something positive. That's positive. Yeah. I would say about Wayne, my family who I've spoken to, some of my grandchildren I've spoken to, Aunt Monica, cousin Vanessa in London. I can't wait to go, I need to do it. I can't fucking believe it. I want to do that with someone. I've not done it. People that have known me, so go, I know it's fucking weird, isn't it? So I can't wait. Monica, if I'd have known there's more to come, because I'm going to go on for fucking hours. If I'd have known what was happening, I would have stepped in earlier. Okay, I hope things, we will. But now we've got the contact. And they have. So, and things what Monica was saying, especially about what Angie's done, that she wanted to literally kill, annihilate my auntie and my cousin Vanessa, that's true. She wanted to annihilate the kids as well. She's an informer, like shithead Campbell Wilson. You've heard of her, haven't you? You've heard it go. Oh, pleasant fucking cunt. Informers, okay? I'm going off on one. So yeah, that's who I've spoken to. And also my son-in-law, I've not spoken to him or my Bessie. She doesn't know Bessie. I don't know where to go because I've been gone like, but I have made my presence known and what's happened in that situation. And that situation, because like I say, when the prisoners, apparently prisoners have wrote to me, people, do you know if you made a comment on my page, I won't get it. I've never ever got an email, a comment or anything linked to the creators or my other channel or the creators or the Tartan program. Never ever. They stopped. I stopped getting emails, being able to send emails to organisations that could help me. Even before I was aware I was targeted, I thought, I knew it was the police before. And this was in the summer of 2014. This is how long it's gone on for, okay? So they stopped anybody from talking to me, communicating with me, to isolate me. The fuckers didn't know. I was an only child. Well, not quite. I was an only child, but I had a brother. Just the mums. I don't dislike people. Don't get me wrong. I think some of them are delightful, quite nice. But I don't need them in my life. I don't need to Some people need to be around people. I'm an extrovert, introvert. It's introvert when you're introvert. It says it's there. It's entitled. It's in the name. So yeah, that it just didn't bother me. What bothers me is not being able to get this out. I will make a statement because they fucked themselves up. Somebody very famous, they know who it is, and it's been confirmed, said John Crow, dirty cunt, and pervert have opened themselves up. Very famous person, everybody knows them, and I'm glad that it's on my side. And I'll get my family to confirm. I won't say who it is because it's somebody you will know. You will know once I say the name. It's very famous, and you have opened yourself up, literally. How the fuck you creatures could come back from this? And what, do you think I'm gonna, oh, please, I've just been left. I'll do whatever you want me to do, you racist, charm-lessing beast. I'll join you. Look at the recordings, want me to join them. Look, listen to them recordings. This is going to be a part 2 to this, and it'll probably be later on because I'm not fucking putting my face on again and then coming back. Unless they arrest me, of course, and then I'll telepathically speak to my family. So yeah, and Steve, speak to telepath Steve, and Tommy, and Jimmy. It's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely fucking amazing. And they hate it. And apparently prisoners have wrote letters to me. There I was, and I thought I won't receive them. Unless you make a complaint, unless something happens, I won't. Like I say, it's fucking undercover beast as a postman. They're not undercover beast. Now Royal Mail has literally openly said that because of his involvement, because they've heard that it's a child molester. They've heard that he's going to shoot me. So Royal Mail, add Royal Mail to the people you don't fuck with. And I do you mean don't fuck with them. If you move your perfect house, you and your partner, perfect house, just about to sign a contract, so you'll be alright. You got a couple living next door, nobody will trouble you. When I say move the fuck away, don't sign a contract. I'm not playing. I'm not. There's certain things I'm going to say, and certain things I'm going to say over and over. If you don't, this is the most important thing. You've got to remember. This is the most important thing. There's going to be about 20 of those, folks. I'll just pre-warn you. If you don't need to be, this is the most. If nothing else, just think of nothing else. This is the most important thing. This is one of them. Do not fuck with them. Don't be friends with them. Don't be neighbours. Don't associate with them whatsoever. Them, I'm including all police personnel, all UK social workers, all UK MPs, all UK local authority employees, depending on their job role. Remember, apparently Tony Caldwell, black guy, he was targeted, sorry, and he wants to be a rapist, don't you? You want to get some hints. Yeah, he's the one that put the hidden cameras in my flat. And you will notice, people, won't you, that since I've got the recordings, that the audios, the police have fucked with my audios. Yeah, I hate them so much, so much. Another thing as well, I'm gonna come back because this is part 2. There is a part 2. I can't be fucking arsed to I'm gonna go. So what fuckery the fuck has it got for me now? For now, folks. Bye. And yes, Tommy, your hits are going through. But it's all fucking play, innit? It's all play. For now, folks. Bye.